Let me specify some information from you. The Department of Social Services, just for basic economic services, they're supposed, like, the food stamps, were like the the TANF, helping you get jobs, going to school, stuff like that. DSS was not authorized to be removing any children from the home, especially without a CPS. That's Child Protective Services. So if your state has been removing the children without CPS, don't sit here and complain about what happened to your children. Many people have gone to court with them and fought with them. But I realize that you don't realize that they're not supposed to be doing that in the first place. So then they're trying to implement a CPS that they never had. And DSS has been used by a lot of evil and spitefully minded people to get back at other people for a very long time. If they don't have a CPS, they should not be confiscating children because they don't have proper protection. I am the founder of the Child Civil Rights Movement. That is my job to call it out. That is my job to say something about it, because DSS has been reassigning people's kids to people specifically they know don't like the parents, and they know don't like the children. So she says, "Bring me that motherfucker. I can't stand that motherfucker." And she go and they take them from the safe adults. Safe adults can only do so much, but safe adults can keep a tally information and stuff for me, hopefully, to know which kids came to you, because they wilding out all through the government, all through the U.S. government, and it's not cute. It's not cute, but hey, it's happening. Try to protect your children as much as possible. People will come to your house as a friend, and they be, DSS or unfortunately a terrorist spy or something. But I don't fraganackle around with bitches that work with the Department of Social Services, Child Welfare, or anything of that nature. They're never going to have anything good to say or decent to say about a person that really ain't supposed to be dealing with them in the first place. If you knew that your ass had a baby during that time and your motherfucking ass was not the woman in Ronico's life, you shouldn't have access to any child associated with us. That's all I'm going to say on that. Everybody wants to act as though paternity court was Kaj Taylor and Ronico Davis, and that was not true. That was Tara and her baby daddy. Just because she's light skinned doesn't mean that her child wouldn't be dark, and vice versa. Tara's Asian. She's Asian. So when Asians and black people date and have children, they kids will range in complexion. Sometimes they're very much darker than me, and their hair is color when they have that Asian. I've noticed that. So when you're doing missing and exploited investigations, you need to leave racism and bigotry out of your job. Because there was no need for you to come over here once again. And a lot of y'all, I don't know y'all information to call DSS on you or anything of that nature. And you knew this. You knew I didn't know you. But that one didn't have no kid. In this situation here, no baby at that time. She had kids, but she didn't have a small baby like we just had a baby at that time. But that's what I'm talking about. You coming around here talking about Stop the Violence campaign, and you out here spread malicious hatred and gossip, bitch. I don't respect no punk bitch ass motherfucking shit. I told you XYZ from the start. You should have stopped, because there is multiple. I would, but I'm not. There are multiple people.
Mom, check on the food. I'm
multiple
hungry
people
and
involved.
I'm starving.
Sit down. There are multiple men that look alike and are involved. And I know that this could be some nasty nigga shit, But I went to a motherfucking funeral, and I'ma leave it at that, bitch. And his mother has said, and I have said, that motherfucker better be dead.